Hello everyone, Mike with Newfound Past with this week's What Sold video. I have 25 items, our usual 25, 20 on our main account and 5 on a second eBay account. And we will just jump right in. And of course I'm sitting here like getting everything set up, the screencast up and everything, and I didn't pull up on my phone to see offers, which I'm doing right now. But first up we have this Bachmann 61202 locomotive engine. I've talked about train stuff, and I pick up train stuff most of the time when I see it. Obviously do your due diligence, make sure everything is good with it and the price is good, everything like that. But I think I picked up 3 or 4 of these at an auction, and I just paid $1 or $2 a piece for these, and they have all but one have sold now. And like I said, we just paid $1 or $2 for this, and I did take a best offer on this. I have it listed for $43.98 with calculated shipping, and I took an offer of $29.99 with calculated shipping. Next up, this 1984 Los Angeles Olympics license plate frame. I picked up 2 of these. One of them was different, 2 frame holders at the same time for just like $2 or $3 a piece. And the other one sold instantly, and this one took a little bit longer, but it did sell for a full asking of $28.56 with plus shipping. The plastic on the outside was yellow, as stuff of this age does. The plastic will yellow. There's nothing you can do about it. But it was brand new. It was sealed. So yeah, it was a pretty cool find. Next up, this Country Bunnies Dimensions Cross Stitch Kit number 3653. Picked this up not too long ago. We only pay a couple dollars for these things, and this was new in a kind of a damaged package, which I denoted in the picture and the description. Got full asking for this, $28.80 plus shipping. This one was highly sought after for some reason. I don't know if it was the Friends Forever Bunnies or whatever, but see right there at the top, there's a little tear in this, but it was brand new. So yeah, pretty cool. This Jeepster, this was missing a little plastic piece that goes on the top, which was denoted, of course. Had this listed for a while, but only paid a few dollars for this. This wasn't a huge one. This was probably about a 10-inch long one or so, but a full metal toy Jeep, and we had this listed for $46.19 with free shipping, and that's what it sold for, full asking. So pretty nice there. I really enjoy picking up these all metal toy trucks and stuff. They usually sell pretty well for pretty decent money. Next up, these Big Mac industrial jeans. These were sold at JCPenney back in the 70s and 80s or so. These were a heavy duty denim. Brand new with the tags, size 40-30, and I picked these up at Savers. Actually, Savers I only go to a handful of times a year. It's in general not worth it in my area to go there, because just the selection and the price of the items it's just not worth my while. There's better options available, is what I'm trying to say in a very roundabout way. But did pick these up for I think about $10 a pair at Savers, and I did take an offer on these. I had them listed for $69.18. I had 2 of them, and I took an offer of $45 each, and the same person bought both pairs, so $90 for 2 pairs plus shipping to California. And shipping, they paid $90 for the jeans and $25.25 for the shipping from Virginia to California. So that was a super duper nice sell, and glad to get those sold and moved on. Next up, this Eddie Bauer flannel shirt, just typical bread and butter stuff. Stuff I'm not buying anymore, but there's still money in if you want to, if you're able to deal with it. Had this listed for $26.39 plus shipping, and I took an offer of $18 plus priority mail shipping. This was just over £1, just like most flannel shirts are, especially the heavier duty flannel shirts. The lightweights, the thinner flannel shirts can be under £1 for first class, but this one was more heavy duty. Okay, on to a little story, a sidetrack of this one. Guy opened a return on this one, which is fine. It happens, especially in clothing. Took the return, and I hadn't even gotten the return back to me yet where the guy messaged me and goes, I goofed up. I did not mean to return yours at all. He had ordered another flannel shirt from another person. That's the one he wanted to return, but he mistakenly opened up the return on my account and sent me the wrong shirt. But he admitted it. And, you know, and that's just a messed up situation, but at least he admitted it. You know, a lot of people would just sent the wrong shirt and go, oh, well, they can deal with it. And I've truly been stuck with it because I could have told eBay till I'm blue in the face that I got the wrong shirt back, and it wouldn't have mattered. Unless you do free returns. If I would have did free returns, which I am doing now on most of my items, I could have docked him 50% of the $18 plus shipping or whatever. But the guy did the right thing. He admitted it through messages. He called eBay. He had the return closed. He told me to, and I told him I was willing, if he would have sent me a return label for the other shirt, I would have dropped it in the mail for him. And I told him that, and he was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Just keep it, donate it or whatever. And I probably will donate it because honestly, it's a cheap Field and Stream flannel shirt. So, yeah, I'll just get rid of it because it's not worth selling to me. But anyway, that's a story for that one. Next up, this Kansas City Chiefs vintage trucker hat. And this is vintage from the 80s. You could tell from the tags on the inside. And this was in new condition. Had this for a long time, but I only paid a few dollars for it. Check that out. Never worn. Somebody bought this and set it on their shelf. It was never worn. Had the foam front insert, which is another good indicator of vintage. And check out that New Era tag. That's definitely a 80s New Era tag, manufactured in USA. And this sold right before the AFC Championship game where the Chiefs lost to the Patriots. And I took an offer on, I had it listed for $24.64, took an offer of $20 plus shipping on that. So that was a nice one to move on, which I thought it would once the Chiefs were doing so well. So pretty nice. Next up, this Peter Millar. I have a lot of Peter Millar stuff, of course, and a lot of it new with tags, but this one actually was used. And it had is 100% cashmere, which is great, what you try to get with this kind of stuff. And it had Medalist embroidered on the back, you know, like golf. This is a golf type deal with the Medalists. And this was a size extra large, so really good size, a sweater vest. Had it listed for $39.59 plus shipping, and it sold for $25 plus shipping. So it was really nice. I only had, a few dollars into that. Next up, this IBM Keyboard, Active Response KB9910 mechanical keyboard, which I don't know why that's not in the description, but anyway. Pick up vintage keyboards when I can. This is a PS2 connection keyboard. If you know what that is, all keyboards now are USB connection or wireless, Bluetooth or wireless, but this is the old style PS2 port connection keyboard with the wrist tray rest. This was new without the box. That's why I have it listed as new other. Pick these up for usually just a few bucks, and this sold for a full asking of $34.98 plus shipping. Really, really nice. Next up, a pair of readers, eyeglasses, eyebobs, and we pick up glasses when they make sense. I don't know what to say. There's a lot of factors, of course, name, brand, condition, if they have the case, all that stuff. But there's a lot of other YouTubers that have better stuff about eyeglasses. But it's just like anything. You look at them, you see what's interesting, you look it up, you comp it. That's what you do. I had these listed for $69.30, and I took a best offer of $44 plus shipping on these. All the glasses I buy, I don't have more than just a couple dollars in them. So really, really good profit margin on those, even though they took a while to sell. These are easy to store. I have a storage bin just full of these eyeglasses and stuff. Easy to store. Next up, this Thrustmaster Top Gun official joystick. And I had this for a really long time. I wouldn't buy this again, probably. No, not probably. I definitely would not buy this again. Still just had like $5 into it, and it was in good working condition. Had the old style connection on the cord and everything. Had the box, which was really good. I had it listed for $34.66 plus shipping, and I took a best offer of $20 plus shipping, and was glad to send that to someone else and get it out of my storage bins. Next up, this one sold super quick. This was just in a haul video 3 or 4 videos ago. We got this at Goodwill for just $1 or $2. This White House Historical Association 2014 Christmas ornament, and it was trains, both the engine and just a regular car. See that there? Yeah, check that out. And these were brand new, and like I said, we just paid a couple bucks for these and had these listed for $24.98 plus shipping, and that's what they sold for, full asking, and in only a couple of days. So really, really nice flip, fast. Next up, this Panasonic stereo cassette tape player, model RQJ50. And I did put Walkman in the title. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's what this is. It's just Panasonic's version of a Sony Walkman. That's just to get eyeballs on it. I don't know if that's shady or not. And this is a word. I wouldn't do that again, and I'll tell you why. It's just my wisdom that popped in my head for the day. If any of you watch Terminal 99, you know this, but you can get suspended, and it's called keyword spamming. And eBay can suspend you for doing stuff like that. And I obviously had this for a long time, and I wouldn't do that again. So just a word of caution, you know, keyword spamming. But on to the item. This was, this is used because it was, even though it was in the original box. But I took it out, I tested it. I even posted a video on YouTube of me testing this item. I was posting those YouTube videos on my current account of all the test stuff, but now I have started a new YouTube account just with eBay test videos, and it's called eBay Electronics Test Videos. And that's where I've been posting my electronics testing now. So go and sub to that if you want to. I'll put a link in the description. Anyway, this was I got this for $5. Tested it, worked perfectly. Listed it for $79.19 plus shipping, and that's exactly what it sold for, full asking. So it was a really, really nice sale. Speaking of nice sales, this Commando Challenge wireless remote control laser combat battle tanks, brand new in the package. These are from 2005. I gave $15 for these, brand new. Yeah, really, really cool. I had these listed for $118.79 plus shipping, and that's what they sold for. Full asking $118 plus shipping. So yeah, I love toys. They do take up a lot of room, but they're worth the space because they do sell and sell for good money. Next up, a Panasonic silver digital cordless phone. This was complete and tested. I put refurbished on this because I did refurbish it. I replaced all the batteries, went through and tested it completely, cleaned the battery compartments, thoroughly tested and cleaned. So, and that's all refurbishing is testing and cleaning and make sure everything works as it should. I had this listed for $65.99, and I took a best offer of $50 plus shipping. I pick these up all the time in that $5 to $10 range, and I think this one was more like $5. Next up, this USS Missouri Battleship Model Kit by Kitech. And this was new in a shelf-worn box. I paid just a couple dollars for this. Had it listed for $25.65 plus shipping, and took a best offer of $20 plus shipping. Had that for quite a while, but it did sell, and glad to move that on. Next up, a Life is Good Snowflake Mug, and this is one of the heavy-duty diner mugs I was talking about on my last haul video. We just picked up another mug like this. I had this one listed for $23.99 plus shipping, and that is what it sold for, $23.99 plus shipping. These mugs are super heavy-duty, and I think they're going to get more and more in demand. So, you know, we paid our usual 50-75 cents for this. Just like the one we got the other day, I think we paid 75 cents for. I should have cleaned up that tag better. That was, I don't know what I was doing there. Maybe that was the new tag that got torn off or something. Because if it was the price tag, I would have cleaned that up. I know I would have. But yeah, clean, no spoon stir marks as usual. But really nice mug, full asking. Yeah, keep an eye out for these Life is Good mugs. The diner mugs, the heavy duty ones. So yeah. Next up, this Lost Eden PC game, big box from 1999, brand new, sealed with the original seal. And this is by Virgin Interactive. We paid Now, just we had this for quite a while, but I know I only paid a few bucks for this, and had it listed for $39.59 plus shipping, and I took an offer on this of $25 plus shipping. Oh, this was really cool. Didn't have this one very long, maybe about a month or so. This was in a haul video 5, 6, 7 videos ago or so. This Atlanta Braves logo athletic shark tooth design. That's the key word you want to use on this, is shark tooth design. Snapback hat. Yeah, when I got this for $5. I remember exactly when I got it, brand new with the tags, and listed it for $100, and people thought I was insane. I instantly started getting offers, and I didn't have offers enabled, but people messaged me going, "Will you take 40? Will you take 50? Will you take this? Will you take this?" I'm like, "No, I think I'll let it ride for a little while." And let it ride for a little while, and a little over a month, I took a best offer on this of $70 plus shipping for a hat. Yep, $70 plus shipping. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Really nice. Last up on this account is a LL Bean men's large reversible goose down vest. Yeah, these LL Bean vests are just bread and butter. They're really nice, heavy duty. Something I'm not buying anymore unless it's new with tags, but still could fit into your parameters if you see them in good enough condition for the right price. We probably paid about $7.50 for this. Had it listed for $47.98 plus shipping, and took a best offer of $32.75 plus shipping. So yeah, that was a decent sale. Glad to get it out of the bins, but like I said, I would pass next time unless it was new with tags. Let's see how this works going over to our second account. First time I tried this second account using this new version here. So okay, so next up on this is 5 items on the second account. The first up is this Pfaltzgraff set to 4 sculpted holiday Christmas mugs, and these were brand new in the box. These sell all year round. As you can see, well, it says on shipping on them before. I don't know why it doesn't have the sold date there, but I'm certain these sold after Christmas, and these are holiday mugs. So yeah. And we just had like $5 or $7.50 or so into these, and I had them listed for $62.48. You look there, they call these pepperberry. So yeah, really nice heavy duty mugs. As you can tell, I'm trying to stretch to get over into the other account. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I had these listed for $62.48 with free shipping, and I took a best offer of $45 with free shipping. Next up, this Archie Brown. This photo is not very good, of course, but it's really difficult to take photos of blankets and big stuff like that because I just don't have the space. I don't have the wall space, but hopefully with my new photography area, I can figure out a way to do this better. But this still sold. We pick up blankets like this quite often for less than $5. Had this listed for $59.99 with free shipping, and we took a best offer of $45 with free shipping. Next up, this Papyrus Happy Holiday Cheer to You. 20 cards and envelopes, brand new in the box. Paid just a couple bucks for this item. Had it listed for $25 with free shipping, and we took a best offer of $17 with free first class shipping. Next up, this Disney Fine Arts puzzle by Peter Ellen Shaw. Yeah, if you watch me regularly, you know I like puzzles, new sealed puzzles. Whoops. Sorry about that. And my phone pulled up here with everything on there, and of course someone calls. But this puzzle, you know I love puzzles. Disney Fine Arts, Peter Ellen Shaw, Rescuing Piglet, 1,000 piece puzzle. Really, really nice. Paid our typical just $2 or $3 for this. And this sold for full asking of $29.99 with free shipping. And last item is this US Airways Pilot Teddy Bear. Little aviator with the bomber jacket and the goggles and everything is really, really neat. Paid just $1 or $2 for this guy. Yeah, check him out. It's just a small one. It's not a big one or anything. Oh man, I should not have had my fingernails in that picture. That was awful. Anyway, yeah, just really neat, brand new in the package. Paid $1 or $2, and this sold for full asking of $29.99 with free first class shipping on that. So that is it, guys. That is 25 items that sold on eBay. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. I'll answer. Thank you to all of our subscribers, super chatters, patrons, people that use the Amazon affiliate links. If you need anything at all, you know, I have most of everything in my Amazon affiliate links, and even if I don't, tell me to put one in there. Everything helps, you know. Everybody knows that. But thanks, guys, and this will be posted tonight for our patrons and tomorrow for YouTube, and we will see you back on this Friday with another live video at 9 a.m. Eastern. Thanks, guys.